Interesting. So this is one of those other issues of rarity versus value, or this combination is rare, but it's not necessarily valuable. What you're seeing here is a very striated result. That's that gold find amulet. Those bots love to buy out that shit. So I probably could ask for a little bit higher because it was perfect at 40. This is a ring I just bought. This 23 million. Oh, and I picked up dirt cheap on a bid another Kimbo's Gold that has a 4% knockback plus attack speed, rare combination. For anyone else looking for their scoundrel. So I'd consider if I really do have some empty slots on my auction house, I'd put this up for 300,000 and maybe give it an entire couple of listings, but that would be pretty skeptical. So here I'm going to search for, I'm going to add the vitality and the life modifier together, and then I'm just going to search those two things and see what I find. This has some arcane resistance or some life regen to offer. There's some physical and some dodge. Fire. Armor. There's a bit of life regen. Magic find. Yeah, so this one really isn't worth the sale. Pretty much anything under 200,000, it's pretty tough to justify. I've got a whole other stash full of stuff that I put up that's already low. I've got a backlog of that stuff, so. Okay, this one's fairly easy to look for. We got a 115 on our 115 on our vitality and 30 resist all. And then we're going to go 100. Then we're going to search strength, then dex, then intellect. You could probably flip this noble legacy if you really want to make 100,000. So interesting, all three kind of hold pretty equal here. But it's a bad answer for all three. Dex, vitality, and crit chance on gloves. Incredibly similar to ours, and it's 100,000. Strength, vitality, and magic find. 160, 85, and 13. So big discrepancy here, so we're going to take a look and see if there's some profit to be made. Strength, vitality, magic find. Strength, vitality, magic find. This one's got a little bit of life regen. This one's got nothing. A little bit of physical. Yeah, so this one's... We'll buy this out. A, to flip it, and B, so that we can actually post ours. Dex, vitality, and magic find. With some bonus armor. Okay, this one's got some fire resist and like 8 resist all from the intelligence. A little bit of dodge. It really shouldn't make too much of a difference. It might in terms of what's listed, but it won't in terms of what's sold when you raise the magic find up from 18, because people with enough money to afford perfect or near perfect magic find are going to want much better, a much more comprehensive gear piece. They're not going to want low dex and vitality just so they can afford 20 magic find over 18. Yeah. Okay, so first I'll just quickly look at a double gold find and see what the price for this is. So you're looking at $250,000 just for the gold, or what did it have? It had intellect. Did it have crit and resist all? What did it have? Nope. Vitality and resist all, and a socket. Okay. So I'll search for resist all and socket and look for some vitality. So this has some vitality, some fire resist, and the gold finds a small bonus. Problem with this is, since your primary is very low, I'm going to be very generous and go up to 50 here. Problem is you have so many search results come back because you have no real defining affix here. No slot is going to be unique enough to really narrow down your results. This is fairly familiar. We're missing fire resist, but we're so low on price. If I replace this with magic find, there's very close except for the fire resist and the gold find. This is the problem where people that put a gem in the socket versus people that leave the socket empty, and what a price difference that turns into. These are all empty sockets, as you can tell. Let me find a comparable piece here. Here's everything but the vitality, you know, and it's 10,000 gold. And the other one was 700,000 gold for a little bit of vitality. That's the only difference. No one's really, you know, from the last piece to this one. So I think there's just way too many of these ones down here with empty sockets to justify. Here's one with it's just missing the fire resist, which is a smaller component. Yeah. So it is if you have time, it is worth putting a gem in here and you know, throwing your line in the water and seeing if you catch an idiot. But at the very least, we know this is worth, for the gold find sale, of at least of $250,000. So we have that to fall back on. But there is an opportunity to maybe list this at like 550,000 and see if you catch somebody that's searching for it the wrong way. And by the wrong way, I mean they're searching for, you know, what they already want in the socket as opposed to just searching for the affix socket. Okay, I'm going to go for triple digit strength and then vitality and magic find. These are already way better than ours, and they're only 30,000, so. Gold and pickup radius on the shoulders. Very cheap, unfortunately. It goes up quite a lot if you can bump up the gold find, though. Yeah, $500,000 just putting on 5% gold find. So remember, when you do find those moderate gold finds plus pickup, you've definitely got a sale. Okay. Crit damage, 800 weapon DPS. Yeah, you can already get a much better bow for cheap. Okay, Mortal King's Forge. That is a brimstone, and the other one is fairly worthless. Stone gauntlets. Yep. Alrighty, that does it. I got a couple here that are fairly worthless, and I'll list them later. I'll catch you guys later.